properly introduced because we were kind of always just around each other. Tony dances with my brothers on For the Love dance crew, so he was kind of like always around. Well, about 7 years ago is kind of like when he came into the picture, as far as like being around my brothers and stuff like that. And when my brother's friends were around, I kind of just stayed away and I wasn't really too involved with what they were doing. So like I knew of him, I knew he was my brother's friend, but never really like a proper introduction, so to speak.
She didn't talk. She was like to herself, and yeah, pretty much. Like we knew she was pretty, everybody did, but like other than that, yeah, pretty much.
We had such a strong friendship that like turning it into like a boyfriend-girlfriend type relationship, it was an easy process. Like it wasn't an awkward kind of transition or anything like that, just because we already knew so much about each other. So for me, I would say the early stages of us actually dating and becoming official boyfriend and girlfriend, like I would say I knew, I guess, because I didn't want to go into a relationship knowing that I wasn't ready for marriage, or I didn't see this person as someone that I could spend the rest of my life with. So knowing that ahead of time, and just one of the first conversations we had about us dating or our future together in that type of relationship, and the things that he said and talked about, like it was the type of thing that I seen.
Well, I think just the growing in of our friendship and just seeing past our friendship, and like if this can escalate into something more than a friendship, and then just talking to her and letting her know like how I felt. And then when we started to talk more in depth of like being in a relationship, a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, I find like I did a re-examination of everything and was like, man, like this girl can be my wife.
One of the things that I love about Tony is just his goofiness and his how do you say that word? Quirkiness. He's just so like free to be himself, and he doesn't care where he's at or what he's doing, and he's gonna be himself. And if there's a song on that he likes, he's gonna sing it like he's the artist who made the song, and he's gonna perform it wherever he's at, and he does it with passion. And so I just love that about him, because he's so like in the zone when he's singing. I mean, when he's dancing too, but singing's his real passion. And if he could, he would do it over dancing.
Yes. Love that she's serious. Love that she's so serious, and oh, I love her fingers. Yeah. So we got together, a couple months went by, and then I already started looking at rings. And yeah, so I just decided, let me go look at rings. We both went actually, one time, 2 times. And then she didn't know, but I bought the ring. Woke up the morning of the proposal day, and I kind of flopped though. A couple days before that, I sent her a message that I shouldn't have sent her, that I was supposed to go to my crew DJ. Then I kind of felt like she knew already, but I was like, here's, I'll play it off with a horrible story. And then, so I get up, proposal day, I'm like stretching, and I gotta perform, right? And then Chris tells me, my friend Chris, he tells me, hey, you're gonna do it today, dog. And I was like, hey, dog, I'm gonna do it today. And so, yeah, and then we were like, oh, well, how am I gonna hide the ring? I gotta roll with her to the performance spot. And she says, oh, and then he said, well, I'll hold it for you. I'm gonna miss work so I can see you propose. And I was like, all right, cool. So I solved it. I'm there, all my family's there, and I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure she knows because for one, my family don't go to anything. So them being there was like a big deal, right? And so, yeah, so she's seeing everybody, and she's like, what the heck? And we didn't set it up this way, but it ended up that I went last in the performance when she said I was supposed to go third. It ended up for me going last, and I went there and I was like, okay, and it was probably like the most emotional like performance I've ever done in my life, just because there was so much